Nikola Jokic is one of the best passers the game of basketball has ever seen. When it comes to passing, Nikola Jokic is an expert at finding and getting easy buckets for his teammates. There's a few things that makes Nikola Jokic such an elite level passer, especially for his size. Like here, off of a missed shot, Jokic is one of the first players down the court, but a tough hit-ahead pass goes far over his head. So Jokic makes a surprisingly athletic catch to keep the ball in play, to then make a no-look behind the back pass to his teammate for a dunk. Check out the detail in the play. As the ball is in flight, Jokic quickly scans the floor behind him for any trailers. So when he notices the hit-ahead pass is a little overthrown, he's able to grab it and make this ridiculous no-look behind the back pass. Despite his size, Jokic is able to start and initiate the fast break. Off of the steal here, Jokic pushes the ball quickly up the court, to then hit his teammate streaking up the left wing for a layup. Notice what Jokic sees when he's in transition. He sees that the defender on this left wing is jogging, while his teammate is sprinting hard up the sideline. Jokic sees all of this without actually looking directly at it. This is important because it keeps this defender thinking that no one is running up his wing in transition. So that opens up this window where Jokic catches the defender off guard to lead his teammate to an open layup. The great thing about Jokic's size is he can rebound and start the break. Look again here as he catches another transition defender sleeping as he darts a bounce pass leading to an open layup. Notice the defensive scramble here in transition, as both Jokic and KCP make a high IQ connection. This bottom side defender in transition is worried about both KCP and Jamal Murray, and he expected KCP to just flatten out to the corner. But KCP curved out his lane towards the basket at the three-point line, which opens this window up where Jokic can make a tough, one-handed pass in transition for a layup. Double teaming Nikola Jokic in the post is a game plan that can backfire for opposing defenses quickly. The Mavericks sent Luka Doncic to double Jokic in the post, so Jokic counters by hitting his cutter with a behind the back pass out of the post while being double teamed. Same thing here. The double team comes from the top side as soon as Jokic starts to spin, so Jokic stays patient and reads his options, which leads him to drop this backhand bounce pass through the double team to a cutting teammate. It's the awareness, along with the choice and creativity of the delivery that makes this pass so impressive. His teammate is an easy lob target, but because of his defender's high hands in the double team, this makes that lob pass kind of difficult. So the high hands leaves a window in between the double team for a bounce pass to get through for the dunk. One important characteristic that every elite passer is a master at is manipulation. Being able to manipulate the defense in order for you to create a passing angle. Jokic is an expert at that. Off of the pick and pop that draws two defenders, Andrew Wiggins loses sight of his man on defense. So Jokic drives to the middle towards Andrew Wiggins, which leaves one defender to guard two offensive players. Then Jokic jumps in the air to avoid the help defender reaching, while at the same time looks towards the corner, which forces the defender guarding two offensive players to run towards the corner, where Jokic can softly drop the pass inside for the layup, which usually leaves opposing defenses feeling like this. Again in the post here, Jokic takes a couple dribbles backing his man down, then LeBron comes to double from the bottom side. Again, this leaves one defender to guard two offensive players, so Jokic turns towards the middle, looks at the corner again, which makes that help defender run to the corner, leaving an easy pass from Jokic for the dunk. It's the eyes and the motion of the pass that sold this defender. Notice that not only did Jokic look towards the corner, he started his passing motion towards the corner, only to turn his hands for the chest pass underneath at the last second for the dunk. Placement is another must-have characteristic of an elite level passer that Jokic is a master at. Notice here in this clip, as he receives it in the high post, Jeff Green cuts towards the middle, and he may not seem open, but Jokic leads him towards the basket with this over-the-top pass for a layup. Notice the placement of the pass once again. Jokic arcs this pass just over the defender's outstretched arm so that it drops right into Jeff Green's hand for the layup. Again, off this sideline out of bounds set, Jokic catches it at the three-point line as Bruce Brown fakes the screen by slipping it, so Jokic gently drops this pass towards the basket that leads to the dunk. Again with the placement, this pass goes right by the defender's outstretched arm while also leading his teammate towards the basket. One important sign of elite level passing and playmaking is the ability to read weak side defenses and make cross-court passes. And Jokic is also a master at that as well. Notice here, as he catches it at the elbow, there's a cross-screen action that takes place on the strong side, which forces the weak side defender to help towards the middle. But Jokic notices that the weak side defender is helping in the middle a little too much, and he slings this cross-body, cross-court pass into the corner for a three. Notice how he was able to use his peripheral vision to read that weak side defender instead of just staring at him, which would likely make that weak side defender stop helping so much. But Jokic wants that weak side defender to think that he doesn't see that he's helping in the middle so hard, so he can throw this accurate cross-court pass right into his shooter's pocket for the open three. Like I said before, doubling Jokic in the post is a game plan that can backfire for opposing defenses quickly. Jokic receives the ball in the high post, and OKC instantly sends a defender to double him from the bottom side, which leaves this weak side defender guarding two offensive players. So Jokic dribbles out of the double towards the baseline as Jeff Green cuts towards the middle, pulling that weak side defender with him towards the middle. So Jokic whips a crazy baseline pass to the opposite corner to his shooter for another three plus the foul. Look at how Jokic gets this pass off. He slings this baseline pass like a sidearm throwing pitcher, but what's most impressive is the ability to keep this pass in bounds, have the strength to be able to have the ball bounce hard enough to reach the corner, and still be accurate enough to drop right into his shooter's pocket. These are some of the few things that makes Nikola Jokic one of the best passers ever, and he's a master at the characteristics that make all elite level passers so good, which is why his ability to playmake was such an important factor in the Denver Nuggets winning last season's NBA championship.